convoy of invaders broke through in Energodar. Sirens could be heard throughout the city.
There are more than 1,000 units of heavy equipment. Leave the streets immediately. Get away from the windows. Don't use elevators.
The enemy fired on the checkpoint and used weapons against civilians. Several buildings in the city were damaged. An enemy shell hit the territory of a school. Meanwhile, a fire broke out near the Zaporizhzhia NPP. It is still impossible to extinguish the fire. Zaporizhzhia NPP is the largest nuclear power plant in Europe, located on the bank of the Kakhovka Reservoir in the Zaporizhzhia region in Ukraine. Russian troops launched a missile attack on a high-rise residential area in the center of Chernihiv. Apartment buildings were damaged, windows were broken, walls, roof and balconies were damaged, and in some places walls and ceilings were destroyed.
There are no military facilities nearby. Nearby are hospitals, several schools and kindergartens, dozens of high-rise buildings. Rescue team is working. Information about victims and injured is being clarified.
Also, as a result of the shelling of houses in the center of Chernihiv, 22 people were killed, according to the local state emergency service. Kherson region is on the verge of ecological disaster. An invasion by the Russian military has isolated access to one of the biggest poultry farms in Europe near Kherson. The poultry farm, which produces eggs, is depowered. The poultry is left without food. 3 million birds are endangered.
The rotting will start. Things related to diseases will start. In fact, in the immediate neighborhood of Kherson, due to the actions of the invaders, we may find ourselves in a global environmental disaster when due to air pollution, land pollution, a variety of diseases associated with rotting animals will begin to develop.
Vehicles ready to bring mixed feedings to the poultry farm and save poultry from death are blocked by Russian troops, according to the owners of the poultry farm. It is also impossible to utilize or transport the poultry and egg stocks. Through the application DIA, Ukrainians have already collected 80 million Ukrainian hryvnias for the army. The Minister of Digital Transformation, Mikhailo Fedorov, wrote about it on his Facebook page.
You people are incredible. The whole world sees how united we are and gather around us.
The amount of aid in cryptocurrency has already increased. The international community has raised $55 million for Ukraine. Such amounts were raised in just 7 days of the war.